There are four things in your bedroom right now. You may not notice them when you walk in, but Jewish mothers always notice them immediately. They remove these things without a single word. No ceremony, no lecture, no long explanation. Just quiet, deliberate removal before another night passed. Because they understood something most people have completely forgotten. The bedroom is not just a place for sleeping. It is the room where your soul goes to rest. It is the room where tomorrow gets decided. What you allow to stay in that room matters deeply. Most families today fill the bedroom with anything at all. Old papers, forgotten objects, broken things, unwanted gifts. And then they wonder why nothing ever truly shifts. They work hard, they try, they want so much more. But something keeps slipping, keeps blocking, keeps quietly draining. I want to show you exactly what that something is. In Jewish tradition, the night is not empty time. The sages teach that during sleep, the soul begins its ascent, the neshama on your spirit, while it impartially leaves the body each night. What remains behind is left open, unguarded, and impressionable. Whatever surrounds you in that room during those hours imprints on you. It imprints on the spiritual state you wake into each morning. It shapes the energy and financial clarity you carry into your day. Most people do not think about this when they fill a bedroom. They think about what looks beautiful, what feels comfortable. They do not ask what they are sleeping beside each night. This is not ancient superstition passed down without reason. This is the household knowledge that Jewish mothers kept and passed on. They kept the bedroom deliberately clean of very specific, intentional things. Not for decoration and not for superstition, but for real protection. The home is a spiritual vessel in Jewish understanding of the world. Every room holds a purpose and must be kept to a standard, and the bedroom held the highest standard of them all. Modern homes have simply forgotten this wisdom entirely. We bring everything into our bedrooms without pausing to think. Paperwork, broken objects, old gifts, mirrors placed carelessly, clocks left untended. And that carelessness quietly compounds into something with a very real cost. Most people never connect their persistent financial frustration to this room. They look everywhere else, their income, their spending, their daily habits, but they never look 3 feet from where they sleep. The answer to why money keeps slipping may be right here. You are not failing because you are broken or without blessing. You are simply missing rules that were once quietly taught at home. My grandmother walked through her bedroom every Friday evening. Before Shabbat, she would enter alone and move slowly through the space. She touched things with her hands, quietly, carefully, deliberately. I asked her once what she was looking for. She turned to me and said something I have never forgotten. She said, "This room is where you meet tomorrow. Do not let yesterday sleep in this room with you." That one sentence changed everything about how I see this room. It changed how I see everything allowed to live inside it. Today, I want to walk you through exactly what she removed. Each one is common, ordinary, and easy to overlook. There are 4 of them. And the first one surprises most people. The first thing Jewish mothers never kept in the bedroom was financial paperwork. Unpaid bills, bank statements, any document that recorded what you owed. Not one piece of financial paper was allowed to stay the night. In Jewish tradition, debt carries spiritual weight and is never considered neutral. A paper recording what you owe is a record of lack. It holds the weight of anxiety, of not enough, of falling behind. When that paper sleeps beside you, something happens quietly through the night. While you rest, your mind quietly rehearses what that paper says. Your soul absorbs the state of owing, of shortage, of scarcity. You wake into that same contracted energy without ever realizing why. Jewish mothers understood this and had one simple unspoken rule. A bill does not spend the night in this room. Pay it, move it, or take it out before sunset. Place it in a drawer in the hallway or in the kitchen. Put it anywhere outside the bedroom before darkness falls on the house. Tonight, gather every piece of financial paper sitting in that bedroom, every bill, every statement, every envelope you have not yet opened. Move all of it out before you close your eyes. The bedroom is sacred space for rest and renewal, not for debt. Jewish mothers protected the bedroom like their most sacred vessel. Only certain things belong inside, and debt is not among them. The second thing they removed was a broken or stopped clock. Not every clock, but specifically any clock that had stopped running. A clock that does not move is simply frozen time. In Jewish home wisdom, stagnant time in the bedroom means stagnant provision. When a clock stops and stays uncorrected, it sends a quiet message. It whispers to the household every night that nothing is moving forward. It whispers that tomorrow will look exactly the way yesterday did. And while you sleep beside that message, your household quietly absorbs it. Your finances absorb it. Your momentum absorbs it. Your mornings carry it. Think about every clock sitting in your bedroom right now. When did you last check whether any of them had stopped? Jewish mothers disposed of broken clocks immediately, without sentiment or hesitation. A decorative stopped clock was never kept simply because it was beautiful. It was removed because its silence warned the household about stagnant momentum. A household where the clocks run believes it is moving forward, moving toward provision, toward change, toward the blessing that is waiting. Tonight, after you finish this video, check every clock in your bedroom. If any clock has stopped, fix it or move it out tonight. Replace the battery, wind it, or carry it out entirely. Your household cannot afford to sleep beside frozen time. A moving clock keeps the household's forward motion alive. The third thing is the most personal one I will share today. Gifts from people who do not truly wish you well. Not every object in your bedroom arrived with good intentions. Some gifts were given with genuine love, and they belong where they are. But some came from people whose feelings toward your family were not pure. In Jewish teaching, ayin hara, the evil eye, is not mythology. Objects carry the energy and intention of the one who gave them. What was given with jealousy holds that jealousy inside it. What was given with resentment holds that resentment in your space. And while you sleep beside it, your home breathes that energy in. I want to tell you about a woman my grandmother knew closely. Her name was Miriam, and she had a beautiful and well-kept home. For years, Miriam's family faced unexplained and persistent financial difficulty. Nothing catastrophic, just a constant quiet leaking, a stubborn low-level struggle. One afternoon, Miriam's mother came to visit and walked through the house. She moved through every room slowly, looking at everything with careful eyes. In the bedroom, she stopped in front of the dresser without a word. She saw a decorative piece, given years before by a jealous relative. Without one word of explanation, she simply picked it up. She placed it in a bag and quietly carried it out of the house. Within months, Miriam's family noticed a real and tangible shift. My grandmother always said, "The room remembers what was brought into it." This week, walk slowly through your bedroom with honest eyes. Look at each object and remember honestly who brought it here. Anything brought into this room with jealousy or resentment should leave. You do not need to make a ceremony of it. Simply move it out of the space where your family sleeps. This is not rudeness. It is household protection. The fourth thing they never allowed was a mirror facing the bed. Not every mirror, specifically any mirror that reflects the bed directly. In Kabbalistic teaching, a mirror facing the bed creates a spiritual disturbance. During sleep, the soul partially ascends and moves toward its source. A mirror here introduces what the sages called an uninvited third presence. This disturbs the soul's restoration and the body's ability to fully rest. And disrupted rest has very real, very practical financial consequences. When your rest is disrupted, your judgment quietly weakens by morning. Your discernment weakens, and discernment is one of your most powerful tools. Small opportunities get overlooked, and important decisions become harder to trust. Jewish mothers repositioned bedroom mirrors or covered them before the household slept. Not because they feared it, but because they honored the room's purpose. A cloth, a scarf, a folded piece of fabric over the glass, intentional, quiet, done without embarrassment or explanation. Tonight, stand at the foot of your bed and look around. Is there a mirror whose reflection captures your sleeping body? If yes, angle it away, cover it, or move it entirely. This is a household rule, and it is yours to keep now. There is one more thing I want to share before we close. It is not expensive, and you likely have it already. Jewish wives placed a small dish of salt beside the bed each night. Salt is the oldest form of household protection in Jewish tradition. You find it at the Shabbat table, the threshold, the doorpost. Salt appears wherever a boundary is needed and a blessing protected. Jewish wives placed it beside the spot where the family slept each night. Not to draw wealth inward, that is not what salt does. Salt stops the slow and silent leaking out. It is a quiet boundary placed at the edge of the sleeping space, a small dish, a pinch of salt, placed on your nightstand tonight. It costs nothing and it holds the room with ancient intention. My grandmother placed hers in a small white dish every Friday night. Before sleeping, she rested her hand beside it and said nothing aloud. Some protections require no words at all. Now, I want you to do something before you sleep tonight. Remove every piece of financial paper from your bedroom right now. Check every clock in that room and make sure it is running. Walk the room slowly, looking for objects that do not belong there. Adjust or cover any mirror that faces the place where you sleep. And place a small dish of salt on your nightstand before you rest. Then come to the comments below this video and write these words, right? I am removing what blocks my wealth tonight. That declaration matters. It sets your intention and it holds the room. If no one ever taught you these bedroom rules, that is not your fault. This channel exists to be that grandmother for you now. If this reached you at the right moment, please subscribe and stay close. There is a whole room waiting for you in the next video. The rules in the kitchen are just as ancient and just as powerful. Watch that video next. The kitchen holds its own ancient warnings. May what leaves your bedroom tonight make space for what is coming.